Hi, everyone. How are you? Hope you're well. This is the Love and Money Show. So, we're going to talk about what is going on in the Fed and the housing market. So, Jerome Powell, he announced that he is going to keep increasing interest rates because they are very serious about decreasing this inflation. So, no matter what is going on, these interest rates are going to go up. So, the Fed has predicted an increase in unemployment. So, what happens when people are unemployed? What happens when people are unemployed is more foreclosures, more evictions. However, what is going on now is kind of different because people going through the pandemic crisis were supported with things such as forbearances, things like that. So it's very different from what happened in 2008. But if it were up to the feds, yes, they would induce a housing crash because they are very serious about getting rid of inflation. So the Fed has predicted an increase in unemployment. So, what will this do in the future? In the future, the housing prices would eventually go down, which is good for the buyer. However, this is not planned to happen until a year or two from now. Because as you know, right now, what is happening is increased interest rates, increased interest rates, increased interest rates. So the price of the houses are going up, not down. The monthly mortgage is going up. The higher the interest rate, the higher the monthly mortgage. Also, appreciation is going higher. So if you own the home, what inflation is doing is making homeowners rich because inflation means appreciation. However, what is forecasted down the road is increased unemployment, resulting in foreclosures, evictions, and finally a lowering of the prices of the homes. So a turnaround. Expected to happen a year or two from now. As you know, when people are evicted, depending on what state you live in, it's not like, okay, you stop paying your rent, so you need to be out tomorrow. Depending on what state you live, you will have a problem getting that tenant out of your house. It depends if the state is landlord friendly or not, what kind of laws are in place. Some people are able to stay in your property for 6 months, a year, before you can get them out of your house. Reason being is because you're not supported by the laws in that state. Like the laws are too lenient. Um, Basically, people not taking care of business, too lackadaisical. So, depending on if you live in a landlord friendly state or not, will predict how fast you can get the non paying tenant out of your home. So this price going down because of evictions is not something that you're going to be seeing right away. So this is like a year, 2 years from now. So as you know, some people are expecting this big crash to happen. And what this segment of the population is doing is they are storing cash. They are saving up cash, liquidating for cash, expecting that there will be foreclosures all over the place so they can go grab up all the foreclosures because they waited. So, should you buy a home now or should you wait until this crash happens? Well, the crash may happen and the crash may not happen. Like I said before, this is different from 2008 because people are they're being supported with forbearances, other programs like that, stuff like that. So, should you buy now or should you wait later? So keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. This is for educational, informational purposes only. So my suggestion, not my advice, is to go ahead and start the process now. Reason being is that it's going to take a while to find the home that you're looking for. It's not going to be immediate. This is a process. So might as well get started now. Invest conservatively. Um, take a low leverage, like make sure you're not over leveraging, and make sure that it is a fixed rate. So generally, just buying buying on a routine basis, buying routinely and consistently, no matter what the markets are doing. So the markets are good, buy. The markets are bad, buy. The markets are buy. The markets are bad, buy. Instead of waiting for this crash that may or may not happen so that you can swoop up everything. But it really depends on how much money that you have. Like, say you're just getting started, then you're going to be buying conservatively anyway. Because saving cash and waiting for a big market crash, like how much cash are you going to save? Do you know what I mean? You're just getting started. So are you going to save $300,000 to swoop up this big market crash? So it all depends on where you are. Where are you? Are you in the starting phase of this, or are you at billionaire status and you have $1 billion worth of cash that you're saving to swoop up this crash? See, you see what I mean? It depends on where you are, on what advice you're going to take. So if you are just getting started, invest conservatively. Buy when the markets are good, buy when the markets are bad, and just keep buying. Make sure you have this consistency to it. Because, like I said, the crash may happen, the crash may not happen. Either way, you should make sure that you have real estate in your portfolio and that you are buying on a consistent basis. All right, so those are my thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it in the comments. Are you going to buy now or are you going to wait? Hit the like button if you like the channel. It helps the channel. Hit subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Leave your comment. Let me know your thoughts. If you know anyone who is interested in building wealth, refer them over to this channel. Also, tune in on Sundays where I interview millionaires, multimillionaires, and entrepreneurs on Sundays. So tune in on Sundays for business ideals. So this is the latest update on what the Fed is doing. They are increasing interest rates. They're very serious about increasing interest rates, and they don't care what your situation is. They're increasing these interest rates because the main goal is they're going to get rid of this inflation. All right. And like I said before, the Fed has predicted an increase in unemployment. So they let you know that in advance. So this is the Love and Money Show. If you like the show, please share it. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your night.